As usual, this episode was streamed live on Twitch, link in the description. Hey everybody, it's Animac here for Anime Uproar, and welcome to another episode of Rant Cafe. Definitely the first time doing this intro. Joining me, we have Tekking101 back again.
Hey.
We have Evanit0
Hey,
back
everyone.
for the first time.
Hi.
First time.
And we have Nux and
having
Briggs, they're the same person. And yeah, so in this one we're going to be discussing greatest anime rivals. Greatest rivals.
I'm here too.
I don't, Nux, bear with me. Bear with me,
Thank you
Nux.
very much for the invite. It was very appreciated. Nice hair. I appreciate that you hid most of it behind your head. And we also have Rodrigo.
I already said that, Nux. Pay
Brackets are
attention.
back.
Rodrigo!
About 10 times better.
So we're discussing anime rivals. Best anime rivals, bringing back the bracket after a long hiatus. And it's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully you're going to be able to hear us. All that good stuff.
Control over the system. He's going to be showing the bracket on screen.
Yes. Let's see if
Dun,
it
dun,
works,
dun.
everybody. Let's test it. Let me know if you actually see the bracket when I do this. Dun,
Wow.
dun, dun.
Hey, look at that awesome bracket.
Wow.
The bracket looks remarkably like your face.
I was thinking the same thing.
Oh, yeah.
He actually knows what he's doing.
Yeah, so you guys won't see it here, but they will see it on stream if it's working.
Yeah, it worked. It worked.
Put it back, man.
Yeah. There we go. Whose channel is this streaming on again?
Oh, this is on Twitch, and then it gets re-uploaded to the Rant Cafe channel.
Yeah.
Oh, see, you're going all Twitch then, all Twitch in.
Yeah, it's getting more and more complicated every single day.
Oh, and then starting in January, even more complicated.
As if one Twitch channel wasn't hard enough.
Yeah, but we're going to be also trying to, make it available as a podcast on all different things. So it's going to be
Right.
super professional, everybody.
Yeah, that's us, the Rant Cafe, streaming every week on Spotify and MySpace.
MySpace.
Remember LimeWire? I remember LimeWire.
Yeah.
Good old days. Is Rant Cafe going to be on LimeWire? That's going to be great.
Oh,
Yeah.
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 LimeWire is the future, guys.
Dude, the nostalgia culture is going to get to the point where they're just going to bring back MySpace, or they're going to rename Facebook MySpace or whatever. Just bring it back.
Imagine. That would be amazing. Let me know when you guys want to get into the bracket, and I will flash it on screen again.
How about you just leave it on screen?
Because then no one can see our beautiful faces.
Yes, you're welcome, chat.
No. The first round, we have L from Death Note.
Okay.
And Suzaku from Gurren Lagann. No, I'm kidding. From Code Geass.
As you could tell, he's obviously evolved his sense of humor. He used to not be this funny.
No, I know, yeah. I have to, man. I have to compete with Nux's amazing humor about people's hair.
He leveled up.
So yeah, so
One
we
would
have
say he evolved.
so we have Lelouch, Lelouch's rival Suzaku. We have Light's rival L. L wins. I don't know why this is even a question.
L just wins.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
This is two battles of like morality, but like L definitely wins this battle. Everyone fucking hates Suzaku. I understand the
Suzaku-
purpose.
You got to give it to him. The dude has nice hair.
Suzaku does have nice hair. However, he also has one of the greatest voice acting in all of Abridged series.
Oh, yes. I just watched Code Ment like 2 days ago. It's been so long.
everybody!
I know, right?
We're gonna be voting for L instead of Suzaku.
I'm at the shoe store.
Why are they
Store.
eating soup at the soup store?
Purple Eyes is such an amazing. I'm sad he doesn't do videos anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of great people have given up on YouTube, unfortunately. So,
blame.
I hate Suzaku. I hate his ideology. I hate everything he stands for. Like, only a masochist would think he's a good rival, in my opinion. Because he's good in the sense that he makes you hate yourself and your life watching him.
Like, the purpose of the character
That's a
was-
great character.
I think he's a decent character. I just think L's a spectacular one, so I vote.
Oh
for
yeah,
L.
he is.
Yeah, just in comparison, the battle versus L versus Light compared to Suzaku versus Lelouch, like L puts up a better fight and it's more interesting. I understand. I feel like the purpose of Suzaku was like he was written in a way that we were supposed to dislike him, to make what Lelouch was doing more, I guess.
I didn't feel that way at all.
Really?
I don't feel he was written in a way to dislike
To
him.
make you think, wow, this guy's actually really moral. He's just an idiot.
Yeah.
Well,
that-
the reason, the fact that he was written like as an idiot, I feel like you're supposed to dislike him and make Lelouch look better in comparison, or like more what he was doing, like more right in
Yo,
comparison.
everyone in the chat's asking for the bracket. Animac, please.
Bro, we'll go as we go. Every time we go to the next person, we're going to put the bracket up. Like, I'm not gonna keep flashing it constantly. Like, bear with us. Listen with your ears. This is a podcast, okay? So, there we go.
Podcasts are becoming a visual medium.
Yeah, can you put the bracket and just leave it there?
No, I
think
refuse.
you could put it in, like,
Okay,
like-
so anyone else? Anyone actually want to make a case for Suzaku?
There's no case.
I would
There's
make
actually
a
no
case
case.
for him if he wasn't against
I-
L. But whoever put the bracket together clearly, you know.
I'm
This is a
Lord
rigged
Rigo
bracket.
after all.
All right, moving on. Next round.
All right, next round. L unanimous L victory. Then we have, I believe
Barely.
that's Gray Filibuster from Fairy Tale versus.
It's
I think that's Renji.
Filibuster. Filibuster.
Oh, he fills.
Is that Renji from Bleach?
I can't see the bracket, but if he has red hair and has a bunch of tattoos, then yes.
Grimjow.
That's Grimjow, yeah.
So I couldn't decide if I wanted to do Grimjow or Renji. But
Yeah, well, I've only seen as far as Renji in Bleach, so that's a bad decision, Briggs.
Okay, hold on, Animac. If you've only seen as far as Renji, then why do you think this was Renji? Did you think he died?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I watch Dragon Ball. They change their
Cut
hair
his
colors
hair,
all the
He cut
time.
his hair, he dyed it cyan blue, and he lasered off all of his tattoos in the intervening time.
There you go.
No,
Why?
because in the
Fake
chat,
vampire gods, you know.
when we were talking about this stream, Renji came up, so I thought that we were going to do this. And I was like, I don't know, maybe he went Super Saiyan God. I don't know.
fair enough.
So obviously I'm voting for Gray, guys.
All right, so it's Filibuster against Renji. Yeah.
Renji clearly wins this one, mostly
Um,
because of the blue hair and the character change.
Yeah, God mode Renji is underrated.
God mode Renji. Yeah,
There
yeah.
you go.
Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue.
So I barely remember Grimjow. Can you guys argue like? support his-
Yeah, I could recap it really quick.
He has really
he's
long nails.
He's a jaguar. He could shoot explosive darts out of his elbows for some reason, and
exactly what he was going for here, I think.
Yeah.
I think he
Is
moved
he a rival in any way?
I just remember he has really long nails.
yeah.
So clearly a memorable character.
Clearly.
Basically, Aizen, who took control of Las Noches and Hueco Mundo, he basically had all the Arancars and all the Espada under his thumb. And Grimjow was kind of the
Problem child.
problem child of the Espada. He
Yeah.
kind of wanted to do his own thing, and he knew that he was way underclassed compared to Aizen himself, but still, he kind of wanted to have his...
Yeah, there's a really great scene where they're having a meeting and he stands up to go and fight against the intruders, and Aizen's just like, sit down, and just exerts his pressure, and just he almost gets crushed just by that alone.
Yo, Brig, did you read that chapter that I did? Isn't that the chapter I sent you for the Aizen video?
Honestly, I just looked at like the last two slides. I'm a plug.
So
Aizen!
I will say that espada sounds like a delicious Spanish dish.
It is a delicious Spanish dish.
Oh,
It's a diss. Oh, Espada!
you just got espada, bro. It's
Yeah,
over.
that's a great one.
No.
Anyway,
That happened,
so
that happened
I
to
like
Chad.
him because-
Chad got floored by Neutra, and you just got spotted. There you go.
By the way, It's Ya Paddy Boy says, why isn't Lord Twigo on here with the Demon King? And it's because...
no one rivals Lord Twigo.
Exactly. We considered having Lord Twigo versus the one above all in the Marvel Universe, but then decided that it was too one-sided on Lord Twigo's side.
Yeah, I still have no idea what that's all about, and no one's giving me a simple, straight answer.
Because it's nothing simple about his character. So deep.
Who is he?
There's no context. None required.
One would say he created this bracket and this live stream
All right.
and the world.
The mystery lives on. Lord Twigo and Manga Girl. chilling
Yeah, Lord
out at a
Twigo-
cafe together. Okay, cool.
You know why you can't go to Know Your Meme and look up Lord Twigo because it's not a meme. It's all 100% serious, guys.
Yeah, not even a
Yep.
meme slightest.
Yep. It's
Well,
totally lit.
I'm gonna vote for
Yep.
Gray, guys. Just because, even though Grimjow's a sick character, I don't think he's as much of a rival
like
per se.
the rival between Gray and Natsu. I mean, it's there, but it's not like they're like friends first. And I feel like that really good rival needs to have a little bit more animosity, the drive, you know.
I feel like didn't they hate each other? Maybe I have
No. Okay. There's one time in the series where it's a fight. It's actually broken up by Urza, but they're fighting each other, and it gets pretty intense. Yeah, it's like the one time they do that.
And like they're kind of like fire and ice, you know.
Yeah, and then Urza, yeah, that's also, I mean, fire and ice, sure, but you know, so it seemed like it was built to like, but it didn't really. I mean, it ended with Urza pushing them into her boobs and like, I love you so much, and then that's how the.
Well, that is the best ending.
Yeah, that's just convincing me even more.
That's the best way to end a fight. That's the best way to end a fight.
I mean that will calm you down. Thought Destroyer.
Yeah.
Not gonna
donated 100 magical crystals. Thank you.
I'm gonna say the word thought on Twitch. Anyway, so
You might get copy striked.
you don't want to get copy striked. Even though I am the fairy tale guy here, I think the only person on this podcast that actually likes fairy tale.
Hey, I enjoy Fairy Tail. Hold up.
Oh my god!
Its moments. It has its moments. The anime is pretty cool. The soundtrack is amazing, but I'm not a huge fan of it. No.
And Gray is one of my favorite characters. As far as characters go, I like Gray better, but as far as rivals go, I feel like Grimmjow and Ichigo played off each other because Grimmjow is not your typical villain. He's just kind of trying to get stronger. He's trying to do his own thing, and then he really respects Ichigo by the end of their fight. So I vote for Grimmjow.
But does he respect Wamen?
Yeah.
Of
Well,
course he
no,
does.
because he had that scene. He had that scene with Neliel. I don't think he respected her very much.
Okay, so then 100% winner is Gray, who absolutely does respect Wamen.
I don't think it's that he didn't respect her. I think it's the fact that, she just kind of got in his way. He had respect for her, respect enough to fight her.
Name one man who could.
It was. I'm trying to remember how that interchange went or something.
It was
I
less
can't
of a
really
fight,
remember
but,
it.
No,
it wasn't to fight at all.
Exactly.
Like, it would annoyed each other. Yeah.
Name one man that can make a woman wetter than Gray.
No.
That's not fair.
That's called respect. Anyway, thank you to Girthy Worm Jim. That sounded sexual as fuck for donating some magical crystals as well.
Oh yeah. Girth.
So is Gray the winner? Are we
I voted
content?
Grimmjow.
I still voted Grimmjow as well.
Grimmjow, but
Oh, so Grimjow won. I voted Gray. And Anime
All right,
voted
so it
Gray.
was 3-2 for
Our opinion
Grimmjow.
right
Yay!
Let's move on.
If it was Super Saiyan God Renji, I would have voted for him.
Super Saiyan God Blue Renji. Yep.
Yep. All right, the next
two guys who
one.
don't watch Fairy Tail voted for Gray.
The next one
No, I've
is.
seen it. I've seen all of Fairy Tail, but it's just whenever I watch Fairy Tail, I go back and watch like certain fights. I never like watch like an entire arc again. It's like one time was enough.
The next people in the bracket are Dio from the first JoJo installment, Phantom Blood.
So Dio Brando.
Dio Brando, yes.
He was Dio in part 3.
Dio Brando, correct. Versus Yuno from Black Clover.
You thought this was
man.
a real matchup,
Dude,
but it
I
was
don't-
me, Dio.
I haven't even watched past the first 10 episodes of Black Clover, so I don't even know if he becomes a better character or not.
He doesn't. I'm kidding.
Lolly Pixie person to help him out.
Yes, he does have a
sometimes.
lolly finger though.
Well, I actually really like Yuno as a rival character. I love the fact that they're actually friends first and rivals in a friendly way, not like, I hate you. I'm going to get you, man.
Aggressive asshole, and Asta doesn't get it at all. Kind of feels like my friendship with Anime.
Damn.
I think I
Anywho,
gotta go with Dio for this, just because of the such an iconic anime at this point, and the whole thing has been built up for literally decades. So
the thing is, Dio is not really a rival. Rather, he's a villain in part 3. But in
No, but he's a
part
rival
1,
in
he
part
is, I
one.
guess, kind of a rival. But it's two very different rivalries. So Yuno is like your friend. Hey Nux, how about you not? How about you not
That's actually
interrupt?
pretty good. Joe.
Nux, how about you not interrupt? We can't be a professional podcast if you're gonna keep interrupting, man.
Well, it depends who I'm interrupting.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
Maybe doing them the favor.
It doesn't.
Google.
So we have.
That's literally what Google Hangout.
I don't know, Tekking. Your connection seems to be like collapsing because Nux interrupted you so much.
I don't think that's what happened.
No, that's what happened.
Okay, I believe you.
All right. So yeah, so we have a friend rival versus a rival who actually wants to kill him. It's a very tough one. I wouldn't have put these two together.
What the hell? What the hell? These are top tier rivals, man.
I feel like Dio directly affected Jonathan in so many ways. Like he made him, well, obviously since he was the main antagonist as well in the part 1, like he made him get stronger. He fucking made him cherish his girlfriend maybe a little bit more. I don't know where I'm going with that. Made him get stronger. I don't know where I'm going with this. Someone take away.
I love the like in part 3, he was more of a villain than a straight up. But it's like I just love that concept of like he's like this curse that the family has to keep dealing with. I just like that concept. So I'm definitely going Dio.
I'm trying to think of the rivalry in part 1 and like what made me actually like that's like the only thing I enjoyed about part 1.
Dio killed Jonathan's dog in the first episode. That's all you need to know about. He's a dick.
He's a bit of a dick. I happen to like their rivalry in part 1, but I like part 1 way less than I like every other part in JoJo. And really? I have to say, I vote for over Lord Dio.
You know what? I'm not sure because I think it is very... Both are good in their own ways. I'm going to vote for too just because I want to have a good bro rival, move to the next round. And I think is a very interesting... And I'm reading the Black Clover manga right now, so... I'm biased,
this right
but
now.
I'll go for
What chapter are you on?
I feel like he's just a bland, boring character.
I'm approaching chapter 90.
I mean,
okay.
I can't even really vote for because, like, as I said, I haven't really seen enough of Black Clover to even understand why.
Hey, that's cool, man. That happens to me all the time on here. Like, there's a character I know nothing about. I'm like, well, I can't vote for them, so...
So I definitely have to go for Dio's master plan. Dio's master plan to bring you onto this podcast so that he could advance.
Well, clearly I know everything, including Blue Renji.
Blue Renji.
Blue Renji is definitely going to be the winner by the end of this.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so 2 for right? And 2 for Dio? Is that what I heard?
Yeah, because you never expect Dio.
Tekking, did you vote for Dio?
I voted for Dio, yes.
Sono Chino Sadame.
Joe!
Nice. That was good.
Said Lord Brigo is obviously the best rival to Nux Taku. Hell yeah.
So, who is left to vote? No one?
Dio won.
Nux is...
Dio won? Okay. Yeah. Why do I have to be the host, telling everyone everything, and then you all interrupt me, and then you're like, oh, Animac, who won, man? You gotta know. Who's next in the bracket, Animac?
Did Nux just leave?
Well, see? Nux just left. He interrupted everybody, and now he's gone. Now he's gone, guys. I'm guessing he just disconnected, so we'll wait for him to come back. In the meantime, I saw that Ingrata and someone I think called Dragon Slayer donated some magic crystal / magic money, so thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Ooh, Matt.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Also, Tekking, some people in the chat were saying to tell you to stop using dial-up internet.
If it gets too late, just change to your just display picture audio only.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. A smart person probably would have picked that up like 5 minutes ago.
Nux Taku has rejoined. Can you hear us, Nux Taku?
Yo.
He chatted, yo. Hey, yo.
Welcome to the podcast.
Are you back?
Hey, you. Pleasure to be here.
Hi,
yo.
I think
my phone has hotspot abilities.
You sound familiar.
Yeah, I've been here before.
So, Nux, we lost. Okay. Yuno lost. Dio won.
Whoa! I guess a lot of people didn't watch Black Clover. Although I like Dio, so that's
I do.
I know,
Who else voted for Dio? For
I did.
Wow. Can you guys, so Dio already won, but like, what do you guys say about Yuno? I feel like he's just a bland and boring character, and nothing about the rivalry really speaks to me.
Well, I like the fact that they're friends that grew up together, and they both really want each other to succeed. And they just want themselves to actually win in the end. I feel like it's a dynamic that's, it's never shown anywhere else.
Yeah, I agree. I think
I can't think of anything in my head but rivalry.
I think Yuno is cool because instead of being like, I'm gonna destroy my rival, he's like, hey, he's my friend. Don't anyone else disrespect him. I respect him as my rival, and we're gonna go at it in an honorable way as friends. And if someone insults Asta or something, he actually is like, don't you dare insult my rival. I
and
really
not
like
only
that.
that, but who's a passive-aggressive guy, doesn't really show emotions, even though he has those great reaction faces where he just like stares at people, making them feel stupid. I very much appreciate how he's basically the ultimate mage, right? He is not born from nobility. I mean, at least we don't know where he's from, but he's not from nobility. But he has the strongest mana stores pretty much around. He has the strongest wind magic. He even has the wind spirit, one of 4 legendary spirit thingies.
Yeah.
He has 4-leafed clover. He's got everything in the magic department, and Asta's got nothing. And despite this, they treat each other like complete equals and want to surpass each other. And it's a respect that no one else gives Asta. So it's not like Asta's respected except his rival thinks he's a douche. No, the society doesn't respect Asta because A, he's not born from nobility, and B, he doesn't have the crazy mana powers. But
that
still,
is
the only one that respects him is this rival.
That's the brilliance of Black Clover, where it's like you really just learn to hate the fucking society, like everything. Because it's like they treat Asta like garbage. I'm like, dude, he's the only person that has anti-magic in the entire kingdom. He is a big deal. Stop treating him like trash.
And Yuno has the 5-leaf clover, doesn't he?
4-leaf.
4-leaf? Whatever.
No, Asta has the 5-leaf.
Ah, I see.
Yuno has the
They're both
4-leaf.
freaking chosen ones.
Yeah, to be fair, I do feel towards like people who have different anime tastes than me as the nobles do towards the peasants in Black Clover.
Oh no.
In other words, you're wrong and you're the evil that we have to squash out. Is that the metaphor?
Perhaps, but I won't go lightly, I'll tell you that.
All right,
All
sure
right,
thing.
I'll go fetch my fighting rake.
Okay, so we have Dio. Moving on to the next round. Next up,
Anyone
we have...
want to change your mind? I wasn't here to defend my position. Anyone?
No.
Well, whose fault is that, Nux?
Okay, fair enough. Next.
Okay, so we have... I think that's Haikyuu Kageyama.
Yes, very good.
Although I like I said, I'm not a big...
I do think so.
I'm not a big sports anime guy other than Keijo.
You gotta watch Haikyuu, man.
I know everyone says you gotta watch. But anyway, versus Kaiba. Seto Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh! Nux, your move.
Screw the rules. I'm not funny.
There's just no contest here for me.
Why? Who are you voting for, Evanito?
I'm definitely going for Kaiba.
Hell yeah. Honestly,
Hell yeah, Kaiba!
100%.
Like,
I'm also Kaiba.
because he's basically the Digibro of Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh god. Oh god.
I mean, the Kageyama Hinata like dynamic is amazing in Haikyuu. I definitely recommend everyone watches Haikyuu. Fucking is that blue hair Renji? Fucking amazing.
oh my god.
It's hilarious. Oh my god.
But yeah, like the dynamic between, but it's not really so much of a rivalry. In the beginning, it's a rivalry, but later on, it's basically just like a duo. Like they're like the best duo in anime.
I kind of feel like that as well. Yeah. I like Kageyama a lot, but Kaiba gets an underappreciated rep. He's an amazing character. He really is.
Yeah, he's amazing.
You ever saw
he
Dark
made Yu-Gi-Oh for me.
Side of Dimensions? That whole movie is basically just like, we're gonna show how badass Kaiba is.
Oh yeah,
Side
that
of
movie's
Dimensions.
great.
I don't think I saw that.
It's a good one. Kaiba literally he wants to do like uses all of his money being at the fucking end of it. It's so awesome.
Oh man, I have to watch Dark Side of Dimensions.
I'm voting for Kaiba as well, but I prefer my favorite character in Yu-Gi-Oh will always be Maximilian Pegasus.
Really?
Yep. Oh, Yuki boy!
Yeah,
I
that
can see
guy.
that through your cards,
That's
Yuki
my boy. That's my boy.
The crazy thing about Pegasus is in the manga, his name is Pegasus Crawford, and my last name is Crawford, and I'm like,
Oh my god!
oh my god!
My favorite character was always Mokuba.
My favorite character is always Bakura.
I like Joey. but Joey not mostly.
Always been Kaiba, which is why I put him on the bracket.
Weevil is so underrated, guys.
That's Kaiba.
Weevil's great. I love
all right,
Weevil.
so Seto Kaiba moves forward, right?
Shout out to that one guy that commented on my video. Hey, this guy sounds like Weevil. One of the greatest compliments I've ever gotten.
Sorry, it's better than the guy from Stranger Things with the lisp. I get that.
Oh yeah.
My insect queen will destroy you. My insect queen will dealer.
That's pretty good.
Next
the greatest
up,
part,
Yeah.
the greatest thing is Weevil's insect queen. No, his great moths are like the worst cards in all of Yu-Gi-Oh. It's like you have to have that petite
They're
moth.
not the worst.
I would argue that they're some of the worst cards.
Good.
I would argue that
There's
some
way
of the
worse
cards.
ones than that, but yeah.
Yo, when
they're
you
not
do your
great.
great
They're
moth
certainly not
video,
great.
definitely hit me up. Because think about it. Think about it. You need to have your petite
Look,
moth,
yeah.
like the thing with 200 attack, on the field, and then you have to wait 3 turns to then switch it with Cocoon of Evolution,
Yeah.
which has 2,000 defense. Wait a second. And then you need to wait
Okay.
5 turns to sacrifice it for Great Moth. And then the other guy could use, like, Trap Hole.
Yeah. Well, I think that only works for normal summoning is trap.
Okay, bottomless Trap Hole.
Yeah, there you go. But the point of the matter is, if your cards in the game, if you did manage to go through all that bullshit, you would have at least gotten a card that has 2,600 attack. It's not the best, but it's something. There are
You
worse
have
cards.
to wait for 8 turns. That's a whole duel.
No, I don't think it's 8. That.
It's 3 and
I
then
think-
5. It's like the worst card ever.
I
Anyway,
don't think
moving
it's
on.
5. Anyway, let's just move on.
yeah, guys, a little bit off topic
Off
here, you
video.
Yu-Gi-Oh nerds.
Welcome to the Yu-Gi-Oh podcast.
Yeah, Supreme Dragon, thank you for another.
Moth is far more powerful.
Supreme Dragon, thank you for another donation. Next up, we have Vegeta versus Cheap Discount Vegeta, also known as
Basically.
Bakugo.
Wait, who? What?
I really like Bakugo, to be fair. But he's not in compared to Vegeta.
It's a hero manga. I think his name's Todoroki or something.
No, Bakugo.
Todoroki's a better
Um,
rival. I
I mean,
say.
Todoroki's a bitch, but that's why he's on this bracket.
No, I still, yeah.
Todoroki is your daddy, Briggs. Your daddy.
This was Animax's best line of the stream. So everyone, can you please leave an F in the chat? I mean this as a
Bakugo is
comp. I
angry
mean this,
Naruto.
I don't know. I like Bakugo better than Deku.
I like Bakugo,
I like-
Deku, and Todoroki combined.
No, Todoroki's best character. Best student. In fact, if Todoroki was on this list, I would vote for him over Vegeta.
I would've
but I would vote
Wah,
for
I
Vegeta
have
over
daddy
Bakugo.
issues.
Vegeta
I only
as
have to use
well.
half of my power. I'm so strong. I'm gifted. Wah. That's fucking Todoroki.
Anyway,
you bring up an
I know your
interesting
take
point.
on it.
If best student is that supersede best girl because we best girls, so I'm just curious.
Yeah, I was including the girls. Sorry,
That's all right.
but I'm a Todoroki fan, big fan.
Yeah,
I am too. I think Todoroki is one of the best characters. I mean, we also have Mineta in the students, Nux, don't forget that. But Todoroki is
forget.
amazing. And I don't actually like Bakugo that much. I don't. I think he's just, like this male tsundere douche for most of the thing. I know he develops.
Well, I
But
don't
like,
think you're supposed to like him.
I don't know, but a lot of people love him. Like, they're like, man,
Well, he's
this
hilarious.
guy's great.
He adds some value to the series. Todoroki is just a fucking edgy, no emotion edgelord. I don't know.
No, yeah, no
fucking
emotion
love him.
edgelord versus
I'm a
Tokoyami
huge
as well.
fan of Todoroki.
Bakugo is the biggest edgelord in the entire series. He's a bigger edgelord than Shigaraki.
But at least he makes
Is he
me
a
laugh.
bigger edgelord than
He has a
Tokoyami?
personality, at least. I feel like Todoroki literally, he has a cool backstory. still a little bitch. But like,
I'm a big fan of Todoroki. I think he's one of the best rivals in anime in the tournament arc.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and he is also
rivals in anime.
he is also
one of the best. One of the
Why did
best.
you do that to
Absolutely.
Todoroki? He showed up and oh my god.
he is also
Hello.
Briggs's daddy.
No.
By the way, can I just read something to everyone?
Okay.
This is the effect of perfectly ultimate great moth. Are you ready?
Oh
you
no!
really good?
Oh no!
Sure.
Cannot be normal summoned or set. Must first be special summoned from your hand by tributing one petite moth on your 6th turn or later after it was equipped with Cocoon of Evolution.
Nux, do you want to do this? This is Animax stream. I do not want to turn this into a Yu-Gi-Oh beatdown, but God help me!
You know what? You know what, guys? We're gonna start. The plan is in the new year to have more Rank Cafe streams, like including extra streams where we just go off topic more. So I think that this Yu-Gi-Oh nerd off is a good candidate for one of those. So stay tuned because I want to make that happen.
That was. Do you realize you need to have petite moth summon?
Oh my. Okay,
equip it
Nux.
the next
Do you
turn
listen?
With Cocoon of Evolution. I'm sorry, Animac.
The only thing worse than that card is Todoroki.
That's
Damn.
He goes back on topic. In any case, it's the worst card in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! If you build your deck around this card, you deserve to lose.
No, it is. You want to know what the worst card in Yu-Gi-Oh!
Okay,
is?
there's
I'll
one
tell you
card that's
straight
like
up.
your opponent gets 2 turns or something, like some really crappy card like that.
No, it's literally the card that is a normal monster that has 0 attack and 0 defense.
You're thinking of
Thousand
Thousand Eye Idol, but it could be fusion summon. It could be used to fusion summon Thousand Eye Restrict.
But by that
So,
fucking logic,
Evanito, how's it going,
Ultimate
man?
Great Moth, it's a pain in the ass to
So
summon.
is anyone voting for Vegeta?
You never need to summon
I'm
Thousand Eye
voting-
Idol. You can use
Evanito.
polymerization from your hand, bro.
Evanito.
Ultimate Great Moth.
Ultimate Great Moth.
It takes you a
I just
month
wanna
to
say that,
summon it,
in
man.
this case, I'm gonna have to vote for Vegeta
Balls,
because
sir.
Bakugo, I don't think is a great rival, and Vegeta at least was a great rival. Yeah, I brought us back on topic. You're welcome.
Yeah, thanks, Evanito.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I love you.
I also
You're
vote for
great. You're
Vegeta.
I also vote for Vegeta.
I vote for Vegeta as well. Yeah.
Well, I'm
Jeets.
definitely not voting for Todoroki.
Ah.
Because he's
Right
not
now.
here.
Yeah, vote for Todoroki.
I know, like, why are you so upset? You're more obsessed with Todoroki than he is with Enji. I don't know, man.
Because like, okay, no one gives a shit about Yuno. Because Yuno's a terrible. I don't like Yuno as a character either. But no one.
Both
gives a
me
shit
and
about
Nux
him.
like
Everyone
him.
fucking praises Todoroki, and he's such an.
Todoroki's one of the greatest rivals in anime breaks.
Okay, support it. Talk about it a little bit.
Why? He's not even on this thing.
I know!
Yeah,
He's
with
not
that.
on the list, man!
Next time.
Who made the bracket?
Briggs!
I did.
Why didn't you put him on the bracket?
He didn't deserve to be anywhere in discussion.
See?
Oh.
Nox and I disagree on most things, and yet we both love Yuno. We both love Todoroki. And you're like, nobody likes those guys.
Okay, but you're the only
This
people.
is
I've
gonna
heard
be
that
Briggs'
crave
new.
Yuno doesn't have a
Briggs, you have to
personality.
start.
He's just another
you have
overpowered.
to start a new series. No one likes Todoroki, and then just talk about why no one likes him.
I could
And then
literally, so my next 3 videos on my channel. No one likes Sasuke, no one likes Todoroki, and no one likes Yuno.
Okay, do it, man. I want to see that.
Do it.
I see the
How's this?
How's
How's this?
Video
If you
happening
like Todoroki, you're just wrong, bro.
I will be the first dislike on that video, Briggs. Love you.
If you
I won't.
like,
I would
Todoro-
like that video, and I
Guys,
will
if you-
comment on it.
If you like
However-
Todoroki, you're just being cold.
So the next, since
I
Todoroki
feel like
is
it was one of the greatest rivalries in anime.
since Todoroki is not even on this list, the
But he's
next
on the
pairing is that Jin from Samurai Champloo and Sasuke.
Yes.
That is Jean from Samurai Champloo and Sasuke, and I'm gonna go with Jean in that regard.
Same, Jin.
I'm gonna go with
Just-
Sasuke.
So
What is your elaboration on such a
Trigger Briggs.
So even though I fucking hate Sasuke and I think he ruined Naruto, I literally think he ruined Naruto. I will vote for him. I will vote for Sasuke as well because he actually is a decent rival in the beginning. He directly affects Naruto's character and his strength, his personality.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
What does Todoroki do? Todoroki doesn't affect Deku.
Well, he's not on the list, man.
Well,
Todoroki.
compare Todoroki to Sasuke.
You're
Sasuke
complete.
sucks.
You're
He did something.
you're comparing
Todoroki's
Sasuke to
pretty-
Jean.
I prefer Todoroki.
Dude, it's pretty obvious what they have in common. They both look cool. So there you go.
You know what doesn't look cool? Cocoon of Evolution, bro.
You know what, Nux? I want you to look, Nux. Look up a spell card called A Wild Monster Appears. Boom, nullifies perfectly ultimate Great Moth's weak. You could just throw it out there on like one turn. Done.
I don't believe you, but I'm gonna look it up. What's it called again?
A Wild Appears! Exclamation point. Look it up.
I'm working on it.
So basically, this has turned into a stream where
I just want to see the duel now.
Briggs argues why every character on the list is better than Todoroki, who is not even on the list, while Nux and Tekking argue about pointless Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Because all of them would lose to Toon World, you fools!
Toon World, oh no.
Evanit0, please help me. Please help me. Jin versus Sasuke. Or
Dude,
Jean.
Even with this, a wild monster appears. It's still an absolute garbage card. You realize that you're using a really powerful spell card to summon a freaking moth with 2,600
500 attack. Okay, your opponent has a blue eyes or something. Just boom, done, dead. Yeah, it goes back into your deck at the end of the turn, but whatever.
Ladies and
some heavy
gentlemen.
damage and you get out of there.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Your opponent takes no damage.
Can you guys get on a private call and just argue on a private call?
All right, I'm done.
Don't take the Tekking. Don't take Nux's bait, man. I know he's baiting you. Don't do it. Don't take his bait.
Dude,
everyone knows.
It's a running gag. It's a gag.
Everyone knows that. Everyone knows that you're right, and Weevil is the best character in that show. Everyone knows.
Yes. Yeah.
Apparently, this stream should be titled Nux versus Tekking Yu-Gi-Oh! And Briggs hates Todoroki.
Yeah, that should be. That should be.
That's a great title.
Okay, so
I like it.
I vote for Jean. Evanit0, you voted for Jean, right?
Sasuke, I just don't like as a person. So yeah, I don't even really think that Sasuke was worth being considered a rival.
Yeah,
honestly. So
thank you, sir.
I think Sasuke is a well-written character, even though I don't like him.
Who are you voting for, Nux?
Sasuke.
Sasuke, Nux, Tekking.
Jean.
So Jean wins. Briggs also went for Sasuke, but who cares? Because Todoroki is better than both of them. Let's go.
Good meme,
can we
bro.
just call this for Todoroki?
Yeah, for sure.
Gonna win it
Okay.
in the end.
So next up we have Zolo.
I quit Rant Cafe, guys.
You guys forgot Blue Renji.
We have Zolo, green-haired Zolo, versus is that the guy from Durarara?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Izaya Orihara.
Izaya, okay, cool. Izaya versus Zolo. I am not.
Is he saying Zolo's ironically or not? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I am saying Zolo ironically.
I don't.
But I am not up on my One Piece, so I'll go for Izaya just because
Yeah, I know.
I still don't know.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
I still don't know.
Give it up, Zolo.
Don't give it up, Nami.
He's just like a samurai.
Great Moth is the greatest card of all time. Anyway,
Great Moth sucking. Nux is doctorate.
Oh, by the way, guys, when I put Zoro, it's Zoro versus Sanji, not Zoro
Yeah,
versus Luffy.
Zoro versus Luffy. The
Yeah.
rivalry
Okay,
is-
yeah, because I'm like, that doesn't make sense, but okay, it makes more sense now.
yeah, I personally like Izaya because he's such a. First of all, he's like a psychopath, but he's also.
like Taku, except way less nice.
But he's also super mysterious. Like we still don't know what his master plan is after watching like 50 episodes.
Like me.
And he has two cute sisters who are
Not like
complete opposite of him, so I like him as a character. I'll go with Izaya.
his sisters.
How
are
does
good.
his sisters make him a better rival?
It does.
No,
okay.
Think about it, man.
It does.
Think about it, Evanit0.
I'm a big fan of Zolo. I have to say, him and Sanji, their rivalry is hilarious and great. In fact, very great. However, sorry, Izaya is one of my favorite anime characters, and he wins.
But I'm sure Zolo will not give it up.
Yeah, I'm a huge
I mean, I'm
fanboy, but I have to go for Izaya as well. Izaya and Shizuro's rivalry is amazing.
I'm definitely voting for Izaya as well, but like, I just want to understand why his sisters like are a factor here.
Because Animax always
Well, because it's anime.
What do you mean, Evanit0? I thought you were a waifu philosopher.
I am, but I don't think his sisters have any credibility to his rivalry. And
They
they're
do,
like,
man.
yes,
because think about
they're
it.
like-
The
No,
fact
they're like-
the fact that he has seemingly like non-psycho sisters, and he seems like a complete maniac.
Totally psycho.
It's an interesting dynamic in his personality. It adds to his charisma, to his mystique.
The best rivalry.
It works on like a point system. Like if the character has sisters that are like tsundere or yandere, there's a certain number of points. There's a lot of math involved here.
No, there is. There is.
Totally
And I don't want to
get that,
bore
right?
you with that, but...
Yeah, no, I get it. I understand. I wasn't. Yeah, I guess I'm not on your level of waifudom.
Yeah, well, you know, man, Rank Cafe, we take our waifu shit real serious. if anything,
Nux,
too
and
serious.
Mac, how are you guys on that waifu doctor right now? Because it's a lot of money, but the classes are tough. But I think I'm gonna be able to get it next year.
Yeah, no, yeah, I actually graduated, but then I got into a fight with the professor over Faye Valentine. It was rough. He's a purist. He doesn't like waifus who smoke. So yeah, it was difficult.
I'm picturing a parallel universe where this is an actual degree, and I'm loving it right
What do you mean parallel universe? In 2 years, I'll make it happen in this universe.
Well, Tekking would definitely have a PhD in fucking One Piece. He destroyed us on that fucking Jeopardy stream.
With a minor in boobology. Yeah, with a minor in boobology. But yeah, I'm sorry.
Minor in geography.
Yeah.
The only man who knows One Piece geography better than Oda.
Right.
It's possible. I mean, Oda, you figure you can't keep track of everything you've written for 20 years, so he probably uses the wiki all the time for stuff, you know.
No, in an SBS, he literally said like sometimes
Give
he'll
him
look
10
stuff up
years
again
and
he
he'll start
forgets.
calling you.
I mean, if I was him, I would too.
What happened over there?
If I was him, I
What
would do that
happened
too.
on this island? It's not on the wiki. I can't find it. Could you help me out? And he hires a translator to call me and figure out. Like, all right, I'll help you out, buddy.
Hey, you know, that is a useful skill.
Every man.
So that's no, we have one more round, eh? So Izaya won that one.
Yeah.
And we have one more round. It's Gary versus some, I have no idea, some Shota guy, probably from Digimon. I don't know.
I think his name is Yamato. It's Matt.
Or Matt. From Digimon.
Good memories there. Good
I
memories.
vote
I gotta
Matt.
go with.
I don't care for either of these people,
Matt.
but I'll vote for Gary just because I prefer Pokemon.
Yeah.
I barely remember Matt. What Digimon does he use? Is that Patamon?
Gabumon, good sir.
Yes, Gabumon. And he is a rival to Tai in that they have very different philosophies. Tai is more the adventurous, let's do it. He's the courageous guy, and Matt's the cautious guy. And they
let me tell you, like even the way four kids did it, you could their rivalry is still pretty intense near the ends of the first season of Digimon.
Is Matt the one with the little brother?
Yes.
Yes.
In the arc with the four Dark Masters, when Matt totally loses it and goes rogue, basically. I don't know. I thought that was incredible.
So that's probably the introduction to the first anime rival, because I did not watch Dragon Ball growing up when I was young. So the whole Vegeta Goku thing escaped me, but this might have been the very first rivalry I've ever experienced.
Well, on that note, I vote for Gary. Well done, guys. You convinced me.
Gary was a trash rival. Paul was the best rival.
Hilarious though. Fucking going around in his car with the fangirls. Already had all the badges.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Nux came up with this part of the bracket, but yeah, I'm also voting for Gary.
Oh, well.
I'm just gonna vote for Gary because I'm literally trying to remember Matt in all of my time watching Digimon, and nothing is coming up in my brain right now. So
he has a Digimon that turns into a werewolf. That's really all you need.
Oh, that kid, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I still don't think he's worth voting for though.
So Nux loses and Gary wins.
Yeah.
All right, so first rounds are over. Now, I'm not going to be updating the bracket on screen because I am not that much of a tech wizard. So you will have to bear with me.
Really, tech master.
We now have...
We need some sort of, like, tech lord or something. I don't know where we're going to find one of those this time of night, though.
Yeah.
Tech king?
The first matchup...
yeah.
First matchup of the second round is L versus God Mode Super Saiyan Blue Renji.
I would have voted for Matt over either of them, but I'll go for L, I guess, over Grimja.
You would have voted for Bat? Is that a joke?
Kidding.
Well, thank you. Thank you, Nux. I love you too.
Yeah,
So-
no, honestly, though, Matt versus L would be a solid discussion.
Oh,
I would start talking to L, and L would just destroy me using like a psychological profile of me or something.
yeah. It's like, you've
Yeah.
made way too many videos for L not to know all your fears and secrets.
Oh god, yeah. Like he would watch all my videos in like a week, and he'd be like, "The only reason you act so cringy is because of what your father did to your mother." I'm like, "Oh god!"
Oh my god.
So yeah, L wins.
Yeah, L wins.
L
Okay.
wins, yeah.
Evanito, agreed?
In this scenario, personally, we're talking about Blue Renji versus L, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I love Death Note and I love L as a character, but I have to vote for Blue Renji for the mere fact that like
He's Blue Renji.
he's Blue Renji and he kept Ichigo on his toes for like quite a bit in this show. I mean, like there was a few fillers in between that fight, but like it's just the fact that like even though L is the mastermind and I guess Kira, what the fuck is his name? Light.
Kira.
Light has to freaking, go through all the trouble of trying to like kill him or whatever just to get him off his back. I still think Ichigo had a harder time because like this dude could literally just like destroy his entire family if he wanted to, but he just never came. Like L isn't gonna go and kill Kira's family. He's just there. I don't think that's worth considering a greater rival.
I mean, I just love L, like the battle of wits, and in that sense, he's a rival of wits, and that's why I love L. But fair enough, 4-1 for L, so L still moves on, but Evanito got to say his piece for Blue Renji. Fair game.
I just
Rip
think
Blue
Renji
Reggie.
I just think he should have won.
Next up, we have Dio Brando versus Seto Kaiba.
Damn, this is hard.
Okay, well, what kind of deck does Dio use?
Definitely great Moth.
Vampires.
Oh man, I wish Kaiba didn't win the last round because now it's gonna keep coming up. I vote for Dio, everybody.
Kuzma.
Dio.
Dio's on the next level.
Dio.
What kind of deck does L use? What kind of deck does Zoro use?
One thing about Kaiba is he's manly, and he'll admit his passion for cartoon dragons.
No, it's more than a passion. It's a damn fetish with him at that point.
Yeah, I said Pat. We're family friendly here.
Oh, right. Okay. Sure. We're family friendly.
I vote Kaiba. I think he's a better rival than Dio.
I
in the
vote
first
Dio.
Just for more nostalgia on my end, because I didn't start watching JoJo's until like 2 years ago, I gotta go with Kaiba. Kaiba's left such more of an impression.
Okay, so 2 for Kaiba, 1 for Dio. It's up to Briggs and Evanito.
Da da.
So, Kaiba may have like ripped up one of Yugi's cards and put his grandpa in the hospital, but Dio fucking killed his dog and kissed his girlfriend. So I'm going with Dio.
See,
Rip
that's
his
great
grandpa-
reasoning.
What are you comparing? A dog to the legendary Blue Eyes White Dragon?
See, but that's what I'm doing in my head too. I'm comparing it to like the cards versus the fucking dog. And oh, wait, I used profanity. I'm so sorry. But like,
That was a great dog. That dog was awesome.
It's
Yeah.
just
But did
He
you?
also basically threw his grandpa down the stairs. Let's not forget that.
But did Yugi?
Oh yeah, no. In the first episode, Kaiba literally kidnaps and robs an old man, basically. Like,
and honestly,
Hey, because he dueled him first.
I have to vote for Kaiba just based on that because I remember as a kid, like I was like, I hate this guy, and just
Actually,
watching like JoJo's, I dislike
really
Dio, but I don't think he's that bad.
Dio.
I did.
Not
Dio's not that bad.
Dio became a vampire zombie and took
Oh,
his rival's body and used it to attack his
That's
family 100 years later.
he
Okay,
also banged some random girl, and that's why we have Vento Arreo now.
I haven't seen all of that. I'm just basing this on the dog.
Who
versus
knows?
everything Kaiba's done?
Who knows how many random girls Dio
One of my
banged, bro.
characters in Yu-Gi-Oh. I think he also develops a ton. Like he starts off this totally major asshole. You know, he has the best deck money can buy, and he still loses to.
Yep.
Exodia.
And by the end, he's dealing with stone tablets.
Well,
Yeah.
I guess Kaiba wins. Thank you to
Yeah,
Lentma J for subscribing. Appreciate that. And we have, I guess, Kaiba winning, I guess. 3-2.
I mean, when you think anime rival, at least in my opinion, it's either Vegeta or Kaiba pops into my head usually when I think about
Initially, yeah, that's honestly what I mostly think about as well.
Yeah, well, I'm sure that before the finals, Dio is somehow going to be resurrected again and come up. So,
yeah, probably.
So
He'll be
moving
resurrected
on,
in a coffin that doesn't exist. But anyway, continue.
moving on to Vegeta versus Gene, right?
Yeah. I gotta go Jeets. That's kind of an easy one on this side.
Yeah, I like Gene, but Vegeta is so iconic, and I really like how his character changes.
Sasuke didn't go through?
Sasuke won, man.
What? Sasuke won?
Did he? Oh, I forgot.
voted for Sasuke. Did anyone
I
else
immediately
vote
forgot. Yeah.
Who did you vote for, Sasuke or Gene?
I had voted for Sasuke.
Sasuke won. Nice try, Animac.
He almost pulled a Lord Brigo.
Fine, I don't care that much, but Todoroki won.
Almost pulled a Lord Brago.
Lord Brigo.
Okay, so
At the
it's
end of
Sasuke
this-
versus
at the end of
Vegeta.
this, in the finals, we'll have Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth versus Todoroki. We'll see who gets to take.
So it's Sasuke versus Vegeta then.
See, this is a dope round, okay?
Yeah.
To me, it's just Vegeta, man. It's Vegeta.
Vegeta has a scouter, and Sasuke shoots lightning dragons.
Oh, he doesn't use the scout. He uses the scouter like once.
You bring up the scouter? Have you only
That's the one thing about Vegeta's character that oh, he had a scouter that
Yeah,
one
we
time.
lost Lord Brago, but since
How about
he's
we
got,
bring up the,
I'm gonna say
how
his
about we-
go-to line before he comes back. Okay, Vegeta's best line is, "What is this? A Super Saiyan bargain sale?" Hey,
Right,
Briggs,
you can't get
Todoroki's
you can't be
okay.
bringing the Oh, hey Briggs, what's up, man?
are there any lines
back?
You didn't miss much. We argued about the Great Moth for about 50 more minutes. But that's aside from...
It's so bad. I wanted to leave and rejoin this as a joke, and then I couldn't get back in.
Oh God.
Yo, Lord Brigo, what are there any good lines that Vegeta has?
What is this? A Super Saiyan bargain sale?
There you go. Yep, that's the big one.
Well,
If the reporters come to my driveway, I'll just destroy them.
he also said it's over
I can think of a lot
9,000.
of lines from the abridged, but not from the actual series.
He also says it's over 9,000.
It's 8,000.
No, but in the
It's
dub,
wrong.
he says 9,000. So the point is, Vegeta, I love him, how his character develops. I have to go with Vegeta, guys.
Nah, but what does the scouter say about his power level? It's over 9,000. What, 9,000?
I can fly, Vegeta.
Hey Vegeta, I'm hunting you.
Okay, we're all great voice actors, clearly. But
Yeah,
in terms of the actual
I'm
votes, one Vegeta is me. Who else is Vegeta?
Vegeta all the way, sir.
Matt, Vegeta, awesome.
I'm also voting for Vegeta.
Yes,
Okay,
Evanito.
good.
And the
Thank
rest
God,
is
I think it's bad.
irrelevant.
Sasuke impacts Naruto a lot more.
Yeah, I vote Sasuke too.
But I'm voting for Vegeta because the vote doesn't matter and he's funnier.
Yeah.
It's just funny.
I like Vegeta a lot more than Sasuke, but as far as rivals go, I vote Sasuke 100%.
4-1. Sasuke loses. Vegeta wins. Good show. Next up, we have Izaya versus... I think Gary won the other one, yeah?
Gary.
So-
Yeah, Gary.
And
Izaya's won.
obviously, Izaya has to take this.
Oh, Izaya, 100%.
Yeah, Isaiah. That's
I don't
pretty
think
obvious.
there's any. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, Gary, like, it's not his fault, but his anime is too childish, right? It's too...
Thanks for coming, Gary. Very cool.
It's geared towards kids, so you can't fuck with someone like Izaya.
We
Izaya
never
clearly wins as he is Lord Tweedle's underling.
We never smelled him later.
Yeah, like, Gary has no Dullahan heads in jars in his house. None. None.
Yeah, that kind of is the tipping point there.
So, next...
Although Gary does have a cooler harem than Izaya's sisters.
You know, it's funny. If we were like 20 years younger, we'd probably be like, Gary.
Yeah.
So then in the semifinals, we have L and Kaiba, right?
Fuck, this is hard.
Yo, do you realize?
Okay, well, what deck does L use then? Let's see. Oh, I'm just picturing L psychologically evaluating Kaiba, and it's hilarious because he would just be
same deck the Kaiba has.
L would somehow outduel Kaiba. I honestly believe that.
Yeah, I do
will
too.
Analyze.
If you really want to know what type of deck L will have, it would be like all magic cylinders, like the whole deck.
It would be he would be pragmatic about it. He would find the deck that would be the least amount of fun, but the best chance of victory, like immediately. It would be like a mill or burn deck or something.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes, every single one of the cards in my deck has the ability to destroy Blue Eyes White Dragons.
It's the reason you want to defeat Yugi because he has a larger penis than you. He's like, no. Oh, sorry, family friendly. Well, penis is a family friendly word.
We're not that family.
Are we trying to be family friendly here?
No, I was just kidding.
No, yeah,
Family Felix.
we're you know, I mean, like, we don't say illegal things, but that's where we draw the line.
Yeah.
I guess.
I mean,
Like I can't tell you how to build a hydrogen bomb.
Like, yeah, we don't actively like plan crimes on this stream. We don't do it.
Yeah, no, we're not the Phantom Thieves. We're
that
good.
happens in the Weeb 10 house.
Yeah.
Yeah, the penthouse. Yeah, the Rant penthouse. Yeah, you guys don't know it, but we meet every Saturday night at New York City in the penthouse, and we just kind of chill and drink fine wine and wear our suits.
Yeah, you people
I'm
have
not
no
gonna go
idea
into more
how
detail than
lucrative Rant Cafe is.
Yeah,
We are
you're bringing in, what,
sponsored.
like 8 figures this year.
We are sponsored clearly by Yu-Gi-Oh cards, which I think
Konami,
Shout out
but
to
okay.
Jake Paul. Shout out to Jake Paul who sponsored this video.
Jake Paul, man.
Great guy.
yeah.
Jake Paul
great
is
guy.
one of the most underrated anime rivals.
We're trying to get T-Series to sponsor us too, but that we have to fill out a few more.
Then we
paperwork.
become rivals of the
Yes.
entire YouTube community.
Yeah.
Thank you to Gingerbeck for some magic crystals. So where are we? I'm voting for
we're
L.
in the
We're trying
finals,
to
right?
avoid
No, it's
discussing
L versus Kaiba.
Oh,
I'm
L
voting
versus
for L.
Kaiba. Right. Yeah. L.
Yeah, I'm voting for L as well.
I have
Kaiba
to
might have
vote
been
for
like
L this time,
Kaiba
yeah.
might have been one of the first rivals I've seen, but like, the situation with L is just it brought it to the next level. It was the first anime that really made me like think about like psychology of the characters and stuff.
Yeah,
The psychological mind battle and the whole morale.
That kind of
was
stuff. That
amazing.
kind of stuff you didn't usually see up to that point for me.
yeah.
What do you
I
mean?
vote L as
Saiba is
well.
such a Saiba. Oh my god.
Well, did you guys watch Death Note during its first run back in like 2007? Because that was like eye opening for me when I first watched it.
I watched
did,
it
yeah.
back in 2010, but it was the first anime that showed me that anime doesn't have to be just for kids.
Exactly. Yeah. It was. I kind of had the similar experience because I watched like Naruto and Yu-Gi-Oh, Yu Yu Hakusho up to that point, but Death Note was one of the first ones that was a little bit more adult. That and Fooly Cooly is it handles with a lot of situations that are adult, but I can see why people might see it's childish.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, no,
But Death Note was
100%.
definitely good.
It looks like, regardless of what Nux is gonna say.
I said L.
Okay, cool. So then we're all in agreement that Kaiba takes the L.
Take the L. Take all of the L, Kaiba.
And in the second semifinal round, we have Vegeta versus Izaya. Is that correct?
Yes. I vote Izaya 100%. I don't even
See?
want to hear people vote against him.
See, I'll tell you why, Nux. I like Izaya, but I want to see more of him. Like, I don't know what the fuck happened with Durarara. I don't know what happened.
How much of it did you watch?
All of it. But
All 60 episodes or whatever?
yeah, but the story doesn't feel complete. So I don't know if there's a manga that's like goes further. But I would like to know more about Izaya and more about his motivations.
Oh, the point is he has no motivations. He's fascinated by how people work and how they move. So he pokes and prods various ways, trying to predict the outcomes. And even though he knows humans are by definition not predictable. So he's in this completely insane society where everyone basically meets up. You have the Russian mafia that works in a sushi shop. You have Izaya. The reason why he's such a great rival with Izaya is because Izaya is the most straightforward guy, and he's the guy. He doesn't fit in this city. What's he doing here? You have the crazy mad scientist dude. You have the supernatural aspects. You have all these different gangs, and he's his own man who's taken on everything just to see the reaction and the ripples he can cause.
Yeah, if anything, Durarara would have been much better if they focused more on him and less on the main character, Mikado or whatever.
Mikado?
There are no main characters in Durarara. They switch off constantly, back and forth.
But they was heavily focused on those, like...
It is heavily focused on Mikado and his friends, though, yeah.
Yeah, which sucks because like the side characters to me are much more interesting, like Celti and all of those guys, than you know, Mikado and his friends and the yellow scarves and shit.
Izaya is the most interesting character in Durarara. And every single season ends with Durarara getting punched or getting stabbed. Like, it's the ultimate cliffhanger. Because, I mean, do you remember the end of, like, the first part of season 2? He's, like, walking down the street, and he, like, drops his phone, and he just falls down. And he realizes he was stabbed in a pool of blood. And that was something he couldn't predict. There's something going on that even Izaya did not know about. And he makes a living off brokering information between people, just getting them to be pissed at other people.
Yeah.
So his rivalry with Shizuo is incredible.
He is very interesting.
You should do a YouTube channel or something. You're pretty good at talking about this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of convinced me to vote for him, so I'm gonna have to vote for him now.
Do you guys remember that
Izaya all
scene
the way,
that Izaya convinced that girl to jump off the building?
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. I'm still gonna vote for Vegeta because I think he's an iconic rival. And in terms of
You're voting him because it's iconic.
Yeah, in terms of not an overall character, but rival, I think Vegeta is like top notch. But
I wish Vegeta had more of an impact on Goku and his training.
Right. He had none.
Because Goku was just always a notch ahead.
I thought the rivalry was great because really the rival here was Goku.
Yeah,
Vegeta was constantly trying to match Goku. He himself wasn't a rival to Goku. Goku was just like, "Hey Vegeta, I'm way stronger than you now." And he's like, "Rats, Kakarot, I will reach your power." And then in the beginning of the next arc, he reaches Kakarot's power, and then Kakarot gets way stronger, and he's like, "Blast, it's Kakarot."
Well, I only have room for like one face to put on this bracket, but the idea was to put Goku versus Vegeta, or Goku and Vegeta, Shizuo and Izaya. So like it should not just be that one character focus, but rather the pair.
But Shizuo is amazing.
I get you. Yeah.
I still think that Vegeta versus Bulma is the best rivalry.
I can't really argue that.
Well, I mean, Bulma did take the Gallic gun pretty intense.
Ooh.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't really have that much of a reasoning.
All right, so Izaya wins.
Yeah.
So it's L.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
I'm so excited! L versus Izaya in the finals.
In the finals.
Actually,
This
is a really good matchup. Yeah.
Yeah, both
Who's more of a psychological.
Yeah, both are masterminds, but they use their genius for different things.
Yeah, I'm loving how this actually turned out to be like two characters that are very intelligent. Yeah.
The rivalry of Light versus L versus the rivalry of Shizuo and Izaya.
I mean, like, you know, rivalry between two characters that just beat the shit out of each other are great and everything, but it's like the psychological ones are just way more interesting.
Like the rivalry between L and Light is two really
oh god,
playing mind chess. But the rivalry between
it's so wet.
Izaya and Shizuo, Izaya wishes Shizuo was more intellectual. The reason why he can't get along is because Shizuo has insane brute force, and he will do whatever the hell he wants without repercussions because of how insanely strong he is. So he's completely unpredictable, and he hates Izaya because he likes straightforward thinking, and Izaya is manipulating everything. So they're each the antithesis of each other, as opposed to Light and L, who are really, they're kind of similar, and that's why they're great rivals. Shizuo and Izaya are great rivals because they're absolute opposites.
Yeah. It's basically just going to come down to your personal preference then. Do you prefer a rival that is more similar to the character there, like just two sides of the same coin, or direct opposition, I guess?
Well, it's also the way the series like went down. Like L and Light obviously had a way bigger impact than Shizuo and Izaya, right?
Yes, I'm not talking about the impact on the entirety of the show.
Yeah, but we got to see a lot more from L and like his genius compared to we just got a little bit of a dash every season of Isaiah, I feel.
Well, maybe more than a dash because he really manipulated everything. He's the guy who ended up with Felty's head, and he was actually doing everything.
But it was all behind the scenes. The majority of the show wasn't really focused on him, right?
Yeah.
Maybe a dash had a sprinkle.
I wish we got more of him in the show, honestly. But to me, L and Light might be the greatest anime rivalry of all time. So I gotta go for L.
I think I'm gonna go L too. Yeah.
I'm voting for L because I agree with everyone else here when they say that, you know, they wish they saw a little bit more of Isaiah, and like it just wasn't enough for me to honestly consider it like a greater rivalry than like Light versus Kira. Light versus L.
Yeah, SK Kira in the chat makes a good point. He says like Isaiah may be a better character, which is arguable, but like let's say Isaiah is a better character. The whole rivalry, I think the rivalry between L and Light is much better.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the title of the stream. Facts and logic.
Yeah.
Words.
I don't know, man. This is a tough one.
Well, it doesn't matter, Nux, because
It doesn't matter.
I would like to make that decision anyway, okay?
I like how 4 people vote for L, and then Nux is like, this is a tough one, guys.
Give the man a platform.
The L and Light rivalry was probably better than the Isaiah Shizuo one, even though I love that. But as far as characters go, I prefer Isaiah to L.
Fair enough, but it's not about characters. It is about the rivalry. So L wins. Isaiah takes the L. And Kudaki Kid HD, thank you for subscribing. Saw that.
See what Viva the Loser said? And the winner is secretly Briggs. Because he created the
Now that all that's said and done,
I just want Nux to give us a better reason, though. Because you said it's because of the character. But why do you think the rivalry is better?
I know, I voted for L.
Oh, okay, cool. Never mind.
Yeah, so L won, Todoroki won, you know, the good guys won.
Tokuro didn't even make the cut, bro.
Perfectly on the big great mouse.
Secretly, the winner is Blue Renji.
All right then.
I'm okay with that.
I have to say though,
And the
this
Great
is
Moth.
pretty solid. We got a Blue Renji out of this stream. We got the worst Yu-Gi-Oh card of all time. We got the strongest student in Hero Academia, strongest as in character writing.
It's actually productive stream.
Yeah, I mean, definitely productive, especially the parts about arguing about Great Moth and Todoroki.
It's
I
the most
started to just
productive
like
part.
Todoroki because he has cool powers and cool hair.
And
Yeah,
do
I-
you think?
I think
You
that's what it comes
admitted
down to.
yourself you like his backstory, so like obviously that's not it. He has a cool backstory. He's a cool character. He develops. He's his own person. He's not relying on Deku. I feel threatened by you or whatever.
You know what would have been sick if after that terrible backstory, he manned up and it was like, okay, I'm gonna take your power, the power that you like, whatever, fucking gifted to me, and I'm gonna take it to the next level, become the greatest, not for you, but for myself, have my own ambition, and not just be like, I'm gonna use half my power 'cause I don't like you, Dad.
He literally did that. Though.
He literally did that.
First of
Yeah,
all,
we
he
know
did-
how long it
he
took. He
did
was a
do
bitch
that.
for so long.
But he only grew past that because of his great rivalry
And he
with Deku.
barely grew past it. He had like,
He
And
he
although
he
I would
he
have
did
to
that, Briggs.
say
Like it's
That Todoroki, being the great character that he is, I would have personally, if I would have been him and my dad would have been like, "Be a hero, you whelp," I would have like become an accountant or something.
or exactly, find a different goal of something else that you want to be the best at.
Well, I'll give you the strongest hero without your help. And his father's secretly thinking, "Oh, okay, no problem."
You're literally doing what I wanted you to do.
It's
Thanks.
all right. I'm okay with that.
anyhow. Clearly, Todoroki is a great character, and Briggs needs to watch MHA Beyond Season 2, where Todoroki does exactly what he said he wished
You know what
he
it
would
was? It
do.
probably took him too long to develop, and by that time, I already hated his guts.
I think you only
Nah.
hit it for the meme of it.
I think a few people might have had that. feeling.
Also, I think it's Nux is also partly right. Like I fucking dislike him, but I dislike him so much more because everyone loves him, and because I'm on a podcast and I'm trying to be entertaining.
Yeah, well, to me, Bakugo is the guy that takes way too long to develop and is a douche, and everyone loves him for some reason. But
Yeah, none of us are really honest on this podcast.
But
We
no-
all have scripts played out for who's going to win the bracket way before we start.
It's all
Well,
rigged.
yeah, I know this was all super arranged, especially
also-
that Great Moth debate.
Yeah. We sat down before the stream and we're like, okay, guys, I think it's good if we bullshit about the Great Moth for 20 minutes in the video. I think that's going to really add to everything.
I was not 100% honest. Great Moth is the worst card in all of Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay, so while you guys do that, I think Briggs was gonna stream right after this, right, Briggs?
Yeah, boys, I'm gonna play Smash and rip on Totoro
right.
some more. So if you guys want to hang,
Yeah. So we're gonna
fun.
once we.
I'm gonna go rip up Persona 5. I've been really addicted to that.
Oh damn! Enjoy, man.
So once
It's so
Briggs
good.
starts streaming, we're gonna raid him and finish this stream. But in the meantime, anything else you guys want to say as outros? Once, obviously, check out everybody here: Tekking101 Nux, Taku, AllDayAnime, Briggs, and Evanit0 with a 0 right at the inside of the O.
What is 0?
With a 0 at the end instead of the O. And I will also link them once we upload the video to YouTube. I will link everyone's channel in the description as usual. Any final words, guys?
I want an honest description on Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Okay. I just wanted to thank Nux and Animac for being a part of the stream. It was a big help.
Our pleasure, man. Thank you for all your hard work.
Honest description on every card in Yu-Gi-Oh coming next week.
Yes.
Oh man.
No, but thank you guys for having me on the stream.
Pleasure,
That's
bro.
awesome.
Our pleasure. Thank you.
Yeah,
it was great to have you. And yeah, Nux, honest description of every Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Yeah.
I think there's only like 10,000 right now, so I think you should be good.
Yeah.
Only 10,000? I thought there were more. Wow, this is gonna be easy.
Yeah, just do part 1 and
Yeah,
2.
you got this.
Part
Yeah,
1 and 2.
you got this.
He'll do it in 2 parts.
Part 1 of 2. Jojo's it's Yu-Gi-Oh.
I am live. Just letting you know if you're just waiting.
Okay, cool. So let's
Sweet.
let's raid Briggs now. Thank you everybody for joining us. Until next time, see ya,
Thanks.
Space Cowboys. And
Bang.